Hello and welcome to our new project called Let's Be Real. I'm Michelle.
I'm Zach.
And we welcome you to our new series Let's Be Real, where we talk about real life issues that are not discussed and even influence who don't discuss it publicly.
Now, before we continue, I want to give a little disclaimer, okay? I want to put something out there that some people don't do. Now, we're not doing these sessions to scare you in any way. We're doing this to empower, inform, and equip you to deal with some of these topics in your social groups. And we would encourage you, if you're affected by anything or need help during these sessions, please go and see a youth leader or the person running the session or whoever that is. Go and see them and get some proper good advice. So whether that's you at your youth group or whatever, do that please. Before we carry on, let's answer our question. Today's question is, what period of time from the past would you like to go to and why?
Okay, Zach, what period of time would you want to go to and why?
Good question, From the past, I don't know. Like, I could pick anywhere. I think this sounds crazy and probably terrible, but I could go anywhere. I would go back to the 1980s. I know, it's not even that far away, and like, my mum is from the 80s, but it just looks so cool, man. The outfits, the music, like, just vibes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just pure vibes. So it would be the 80s, although it's not that. It's still historical, but not that far back. What about you?
Maybe early 2000s, maybe?
Wow. I thought we were going to come out with answers and like the Tudor era or like, I don't know, 1666 and I've just stopped the Great Fire of London. But you said the 2000s and I've said the 1980s. Crazy. What's the word? Historians. Me and Michelle, historians. Oh dear. Right, this week we are looking at stress and what does it mean to get stressed and how do we get stressed? Why do we get stressed? But first, let's read the Bible.
Matthew 6 verse 34. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own.
There we go. So that was our verse to kickstart us off. Now obviously, as I said, we're looking at stress. Let's pause the videos again and discuss what is stress and when do we get stressed.
Stress can be defined as a state of worry or mental tension caused by a difficult situation. Stress is a natural human response that prompts us to address challenges and threats in our lives. Everyone experiences stress to some degree, but when can we get stressed? Well, we can get stressed through exams, sense of danger, pressure at school, pressure from social media, or when we feel threatened. However, according to Mind UK, the 6 main causes of stress are feeling under a lot of pressure, facing big challenges in life, you're worried about something, that you don't have much control over outcomes of situations, that you have responsibilities that you find overwhelming, or that you don't have enough activities, work, or changes in your life.
There we go. And how can we tackle stress? So when it comes to dealing with stress, we've got some recommendations. Some things that we sort of Googled, that we researched, that we spoke to some professionals about, some things that they advised us to tell you. So when it comes to dealing with stress, maybe eat healthily, be healthy, get some exercise, get good sleep. Now these things, they sound impossible, but trust me, these things will help as well. Maybe give yourself a break, give yourself some time, do something that you enjoy doing that is stress-free. So for me, for example, it's golf, or it's going to the gym, going for a walk. Now everybody is different, so it's important to note that everybody is different in the way that they deal with things, in the way that they handle situations. So our advice would be find something that works for you, but also maybe speak to a good friend, a youth leader, another leader in the group or whatever, a parent, someone that you've got a relationship with, like that it's not going to be awkward, it's not going to be weird, and speak to that person or a professional, whatever, and they can give you some more advice.
Of course, but what does the Bible say about stress?
Believe it or not, Michelle, there's actually quite a lot in the Bible about dealing with stress. We've picked out a couple of verses that might help, but let's look at the verse from the start of the session and break that down.
Matthew 6 verse 34. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble on its own. So let's explore this. Often stress can be about stuff that haven't happened, that have happened, or that you're overthinking about. And that the verse is trying to tell you that you shouldn't be worrying about things in the past or the future. You should only worry, not worry, but like focus on your day today, in your day-to-day lives. Like you can focus on, I don't know, doing your homework, or like watching shows which help you relieve your stress. Like you can be listening to music, you can be watching, I know, your favorite YouTube channel, but they say not to worry about your future, because if you worry about the future, you're going to just have a lot of negative connotations to whatever you're thinking about.
Let me give you another verse. This verse is probably one of my favourite verses in the Bible, and it's from 1 Peter 5 verse 7. It says this: give all your stresses to Jesus, because he cares for you and he loves you. What a verse that is. That's one of my favourite verses. So I guess I want to let you know that if you're struggling with anything, whatever it is, whatever stress it is, whatever level of stress it is, that you can give it to Jesus, because he wants to help us, doesn't he? And that's what we believe. He wants to help us through these things. Now, I'm not saying it's going to become easy, but he does want to support us. He doesn't want to see us struggling alone, and he cares for us, and he loves us, and that is simply amazing. I think it's time to recap. Let's recap.
There will be a couple of things that we want you to remember. First, remember to find ways to deal with your stress which works for you, like listening to music or watching your favorite YouTube channel. Second point,
remember, you're not alone. You don't have to face anything on your own.
And remember that you don't need to worry about your future, your past. Just remember that Jesus is always with you and will always be there to guide you. That'll be it for today. Goodbye.